Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling-ding-dong the bell. It's 11:30. I didn't make a video first thing this morning. Like I say, I have a lot on it this week and next week. With two men on site, Win and Ramil. We're working this end of the piggery. I don't know what they've done so far. I haven't been down there. So as usual, I'll make 2 or 3 videos throughout the day. I'll go down the piggery at 12 o'clock when they're starting the lunch, and we'll see what we've done this morning. So it's 12 o'clock. We'll go and have a look and see what we've been doing this morning. With concrete bits everywhere where the mixer was parked when we were doing the fence. So that will go into the infill for sure. Some big rocks here as well, they'll go in. Quite a few rocks. So we've got the rear bar more or less completed, I think. I don't know if there'll be any cross bits across here. So by the end of the day the rear bar will be in, then they'll be shuttering up, pour the concrete walls, and then they'll be filling in. But they won't fill it in one go, as we're working away on other things. As any spoil available, I'll come down here. Depends what we have to do. If we've nothing, it's coming up to Christmas now, if nothing more to do. If I don't want to start another job, then that's the job they can do. So we'll have a look at these blocks and I'll tell you what they're for. David, my son, is away this coming weekend to go into a tree house in the mountains, and then he's coming back here for another week, and what he wants to do while he's here is roast a pig. And he's been watching YouTube how they do it in America, and he wants to have a go at it. Now, to roast a pig in Australia costs you a lot more money, because the pig costs a lot more money. So that's what the blocks is. Going to build a field oven with them blocks, not cemented, just packed up, and we'll probably do it somewhere here on a flat bit. And apparently they butterfly the pig, the way that we've seen it done in America, and that's what he wants to do. So it's a slow cooking process, and as long as 12 hours depending on the weight of the pig. So they roast it on one side, and the temperature's controlled, and they have a fire box at one end apparently, and they add more coals, or they take more coals out. And what he's wanting the iron matting for, I could only get one sheet. I've got iron matting on site, but it's galvanised, and that's no good because it's touching the meat. So I've to see if I can find another piece of iron matting at another hardware store, and that'll sandwich the buttered fly pig. So halfway through the cooking process, it makes it easy to pick the iron matting up, flip it over and put it back in the field oven. So that explains what the concrete blocks are for. And in that same process, David worked in a slaughterhouse for quite a number of years. He's an engineer and he looked after all the machinery and stuff. Very busy slaughterhouse in Australia he worked at. And he wants to, so he knows about processing meat, although he's an engineer, not a slaughterman. So we'll be buying a live pig in. We shall be killing it probably Wednesday night, and then we'll hang it, put some fans on it or whatever. If we slaughter it 5 o'clock on Wednesday night, it's still going to be hot by morning anyway. But the bit of a concern of, we haven't a fridge to put it in, but he's thinking we'll just hang it anyway and maybe put some fans on it. It should be alright, 12 hours with no refrigeration, but don't really know. But we're not going to kill it the traditional way here. Like I said yesterday, we don't have an electric stunner and we don't have a bolt gun, so we'll do it the old-fashioned way. They used to kill pigs and cattle. When I was in the slaughterhouse as an apprentice butcher at 15, we'll hit it on the head with a 7-pound hammer and then we'll bleed it out. What we're after is tender meat, and cooking it for 12 hours it should drop off the bone. But this is something David had planned because he wanted to do it. So we're going to be feeding a lot of people this coming week, because I think the pig we've got earmarked it's a good price, but it's 80 kilos, so that's a lot of meat. On the bone we're going to have maybe 50 kilos of meat, but it'll go, no problem, it'll go, especially when it's for free. So I'll leave this video there and I'll do another one this evening. Yesterday's video, I just watched it, and you maybe, anybody who watched it yesterday maybe won't have seen the end bit, because I came down the shed in the dark to show you what I do every night, just put the chickens away. And when I watched it, the video ended with an advertisement, and when that advertisement finished, then the little clip at the end came on. So I doubt many of you, if it's done that when you've been watching it, I doubt many of you seen it. Nothing much to see, it's all dark. Just what I do after dark at the end of the day. So I'll make another video this evening. I'll get back to you then. To make a closing video, it's 4:20, so I'm knocking off time anytime. We'll go and see what we've done today. I'll go this way. We've got the mixer moved from the other end of the shed to this end, so they'll fill the mixer and tip it straight on top of the rocks and whatever have you. The Rio bar etc is just the same as or it is at lunchtime. You can see the chickens scratching this end. I've noticed the chickens are eating more feed now, but that run is getting pretty bare of vegetation. But for a week they're eating no feed, but obviously not getting it in the run at the minute. So we've been bagging sand and gravel. When the mixer was down here, so when they were moving it up bank, there was only 2 of them, so Wynne came up to ask Jean and I needs to help them give it a push. So David came down, and one of them was trying to lift it at the front. It is heavy, and David sent them both to the back wheels to push the back wheels. He had a beer in one hand, he picked the cement mixer up with the other hand, and they pushed it up the hill. He's a big lad. After David went back to the cabin, we were laughing like hell. The fact that he picked it up with one hand. So we're feeding the chickens, filling the water containers up. Yeah, it's looking very... No, there's a bit of greenery down the bottom end, but it is looking bare. So we'll go and have a look at the pigs. Oops. Crept up on them. Pigs are fed, washed out. Now I was on about the list. I was get going yesterday. I bought 2 bags of pre-starter today, pre-starter, and 1 bag of starter. And that's the wrong docket. So I'll have a look and see what that cost. So 4,600 pesos worth of feed has come into the shed today. So I'll pause this video there and update the sheet. So that's that done, and we'll know the cost of feed and cost of pigs and the profit we make on this batch. Yeah, they are really looking good, and I'm sure that switching pens and disinfecting, keeping the bacteria levels down, will go a long way to solving this problem. Problems we had with the last pigs when we had pigs in the shed. So I'll leave this video there, and I'll do another one tomorrow.